is there going to be a Splatoon 4? I have a lot of people saying it's not going to happen, that Splatoon 3 is the last game. And I also have the majority of people saying, yeah, we really want Splatoon 4 and it's probably going to happen on the new console. So today I'm going to dive into all of that, every bit of if it's going to actually happen, and kind of what we can look forward to as it is dates and stuff, and when we think this could possibly even happen. But also, I do want to inform you that I am starting a huge project called Project Splatoon 4. It is a huge project that's going to involve you guys, the community, a lot. So basically what this is, and I'm going to try to say it as fast as possible so you don't have to, get bored on the video, but basically comment down below something you feel like Splatoon 3 or Splatoon 4 needs, or something that you really want that'd be a cool feature, and I will read that comment, and if it's a good comment, it will be featured in a video I'm making about the wants and needs for Splatoon 4 from the community. You can also check out more about this in my Discord channel. And with that said, let's jump on to the video, and if Splatoon 4 is actually going to happen, and if it does happen, when is it going to happen? So starting off with, is Splatoon 4 going to happen? Well, we have to look at official statements by Nintendo, because I know you guys, the community, hate leaks as much as I do at this point because of all these stupid Switch 2 leaks. So we're going to look at actual facts and if this is actually going to happen. I know a while back there was a leaker that talked about Splatoon 4 leaks and some codename called Spiral. I don't personally believe those because that leaker was later found out that they were making up a bunch of stuff, so I don't trust those. Anyway, what is official is Nintendo themselves saying that Splatoon 3 is the last of the Splatoon saga, meaning that this is the end for the 1, 2, and 3 series of these characters, the agents and the Squid Sisters and Cuttlefish, stuff like that. Now they did say this, I believe it was in a Treehouse Splatoon, is it a podcast? Either way, it was by Nintendo. I tried to find the footage so I could show you, but I literally cannot find it. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one, and a lot of people can back me up on this if you ask. But basically, the thing is, Nintendo did say it was the end of the Splatoon 3 saga, but they didn't say they were not going to make more Splatoon games, and a Splatoon 4 is very logical to happen. When it comes to money, Splatoon is rolling in a lot of money for Nintendo, and I don't think they would ever just drop such a big franchise, as well as the fact that they had a meeting where they talked about the franchises they want to continue. It was a couple months ago, and in that meeting, they made sure to name all of the different things that they wanted to continue working on, and people were, obviously not surprised to see Mario and Zelda and, the basic Nintendo stuff, but Splatoon was in there as well, and this means that they do continue working, they plan to continue working on the Splatoon franchise, and I don't think they're going to drop off Splatoon anytime soon. So the answer to this question is yes, Splatoon is coming, but when exactly are we going to get Splatoon 4? The only way we could tell when this next Splatoon game is going to release is by looking at this time between Splatoon 1, 2, and 3 and seeing what spacing Nintendo put between the release of those games, and to see what we could be looking out for approximately when this game will actually be launched. Splatoon 1 released on May 28th, 2015, and it continued to be actively supported until late 2016. Splatoon 2 released on July 21st, 2017. Splatoon 2 stops updates December 2018. Splatoon 3 released on September 9th, 2022, and Splatoon 3 ended regular updates just recently, September 2024. So if we look at this in a simplified version, Splatoon 1 had near 2 years of updates, Splatoon 2 released only a year later approximately, and Splatoon 2 also had about 2 years of updates. And then Splatoon 3 released 4 years after the end of Splatoon 2, and Splatoon 3 recently just ended its normal updates. I know it's getting another year of updates that are just, normal, not really normal updates. They're not going to add any new maps and stuff, but normal updates lasted for about 2 years for Splatoon 3 as well, just like all the other Splatoon games. So there was about a year of space between Splatoon 1's end and Splatoon 2's beginning, and there was 4 years between Splatoon 2's end and Splatoon 3's beginning. So really, there's not really an exact way we could figure this out, but there is one thing we need to keep in mind, and that is consoles. Now, Splatoon 1 was released on the Wii U, Now, the reason Splatoon 2 came along so fast is because Splatoon 1 did very well, and a new console, which was the Nintendo Switch, was releasing, so they wanted to have a new Nintendo game to put on that was Splatoon. Because it was doing so well, they immediately started work on Splatoon 2, and were able to get it out so much sooner than waiting 4 years like we did for Splatoon 3. But this doesn't really make sense when it comes from Splatoon 2 to Splatoon 3, because it's the same console. People on the Nintendo Switch are also playing Splatoon 3 on the same console as Splatoon 2. So I think that's why there's so much of a gap. If they had released Splatoon 3 1 year after Splatoon 2, then it would have been great, but I mean, it wouldn't have been as crazy because it's the same console. So I understand that. But because Nintendo is undoubtedly putting out a new console, and they said they are going to do this, I have the official announcement on screen that they are going to make an announcement about it, and that means that they're going to put it out soon. So this means that if they're putting out a new console, we could get Splatoon 4 sooner than 4 years. But I don't think it would be as soon as 1 year, because I don't see Nintendo putting out a huge Splatoon 4 title anytime in 2025, and I would say that this could be a 2026 game. And I know 2026 is a long way away, but also we have to think about it is going to be a launch of this new console most likely in 2025, and because they already have games that they need to put out that have waited way longer, like the next 3D Mario game, which is going to be like around 8 years gap between Mario's 3D game last, which is Mario Odyssey, and this next one. So basically, there are other games they're going to put out, and that's going to be able to sell this new console. They don't need Splatoon 4 that quick. But I'm thinking in the second year of this console, they're going to need some banger games, and 2026 seems like a very logical time to release Splatoon 4. Like I said, we don't really exactly know, but this does give us an idea of when it could possibly happen. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and of course, remember Project Splatoon 4, check it out on my Discord, or just leave a comment below of something you want for Splatoon 4, or something you think Splatoon 4 needs. I'm Endblade. Please consider subscribing and helping me get to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Later, guys.